by doing what's already ingrained into you. Grow.
Good afternoon, guys. How are you? All right. So before we get started, let's all just take a deep breath on the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. And then just make a funky noise when you exhale, like, ah. There you go. Good. One more. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Good. You guys excited to be here? By a show of hands, let me see who's excited. Come on, guys. Let's get some noise up. There you go. Good, good. All right. So when I had surgery 2 weeks ago, I made a decision that I wasn't going to miss this for the world. So I really appreciate you allowing me to be here, and I'm really excited to speak with you today. My name is James Silvas, and today I want to start by sharing a quote with you that my father shared with me that has really stuck with me through the years. So just by a show of hands, how many of you have had a friend or a family member share some advice with you that literally just changed your life? Let me see a show of hands. There you go. That's good. That's good. All right. So that was this for me. So I remember my dad sat me down late one night at the table and he said, James, you can be, you can do, and you can have whatever you want. You want to be a lawyer? You want to be a doctor? You want to make $1 million? You want to change the world? You want to be in the sports industry? You can. Just remember this one thing. And he pulled me in, he said, you are who you surround yourself with. You are who you surround yourself with. Now, isn't that true? Look around this room. Literally, look around. See all these people from different countries, cities, states, estimating over 1,500 people here today, all coming together to grow, to create an experience that's never going to be forgotten. So turn to the person next to you, to your left or to your right, give them a high five, and say, today you're going to grow. Today you're going to grow. Today you're going to grow. Good. There you go. Some smiles. You guys are alive. All right. Good. So if that statement is true, then I am grateful to be a part of this great audience. And I say great because I truly believe that every person in this room is a leader, is an innovator, and a creator, or else you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have invested your time, your money, if you weren't serious. So I truly admire and appreciate that for you being here. So give a round of applause for all of you. Good. So my background, I have a bachelor's in science. From there, it stemmed into peak performance. And what I feel I'm compelled to do, what I feel I was born to do, is help people live their unlimited potential. You know, to help the athlete or the sports team elevate their game to an extraordinary level, to help the business grow in sales or morale, the entrepreneur to change the world, or that creative genius to find his or her voice. And I've had the privilege of working with over 6,000 people from 8 different countries. And with that, I've been able to help people overcome their fears, break through barriers, gain that confidence, and to elevate their mental, spiritual, emotional, and psychological game. So my mission here today is not to teach you, but to simply remind you of who and what you are capable of. When I was 21, I had a near-death experience that changed the way I viewed everything. I was last semester of college, working 3 jobs, no mission, no vision, and life happened. And when that moment happened, when that near-death experience happened, I decided at that moment in time that I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to helping other people live the life that they've always wanted to live, to tap into this limitless potential that's in all of us. I would promise myself that I was going to learn everything there is to know about the mind and the body and to teach people that. Because I was tired of seeing people reach for something and not be able to get it. The talented athlete never make it. The big idea never gets started. The event that was supposed to change the world never get off the ground. You know, to hear stories about my mom who was pregnant at 14, abandoned, had to survive on her own, put herself through college, lose her parents and both of her brothers. You know, talk about strength. You know, my dad, second oldest of 8 kids, divorced family, living on food stamps, having to get really creative on how to bring money home goes to Vegas and builds a successful business. It's these stories that empower me to help people around the world live what they want to live. So I want to share a story with you. 2 years ago, when I was starting my first career, I was 24 years old at the time, and a couple business professionals approached me, and they wanted me to pitch an idea for them. They were going to pitch this idea to the city commissioners. This idea was worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They were going up against these lawyers, these scientists, these public figures, these successful business owners, and they came to me and asked me, say, James, would you want to do this? And in my mind, I was like, this is everything that I wanted. This is literally what I dream about. But I couldn't say yes. For some reason, something inside of me stopped me from saying yes to everything that I wanted. And the only thing I could come up with was, can I think about it? And I said, sure, of course, but we need to know within the hour because the presentation's in 3 days, and we need to know what to do. It's like, of course. So I walk out of there, I'm like, this is literally my whole dream. Like, this is what I lay awake in bed thinking about. Why couldn't I say yes? The more I asked myself, I found out that I was afraid. Afraid of failure, afraid of not being good enough, afraid of letting them down, the ridicule, the embarrassment. It was a subconscious belief that was running my life and preventing me from getting to the next level. And so what do? I called my parents for ask for advice, didn't help. Pros and cons list, didn't help. Think positive, like everything's gonna be okay, didn't help. So what did I do? 5 minutes before I had to make a decision, boom, moment of clarity. 2 months earlier, I had learned a revolutionary way of thinking that just popped into mind at that moment, and it was this. We only do things for 2 reasons: avoid pain or gain pleasure. There's only 2 reasons why we do anything: avoid pain or gain pleasure. And my current belief system was set up, risk equals pain. So I never did anything. It was a survival mechanism as human beings. We don't like to do things that hurt us, so we avoid them. Have you guys ever had an experience like this? Exactly. So what did I do? I had to literally change my belief. I took it out of my head, I stomped on the ground, I obliterated, blew it up, and I had to come up with something different, a belief that was going to change my life. And what I did is I linked pleasure to risk rather than pain. I linked pleasure to risk rather than pain. And when that happened, all the clarity just clear, focus, energized. I stopped worrying about the past, stopped worrying about my insecurities, and focused on my strengths. And not only did I succeed in that endeavor, but I've exceeded up until this point. And that belief system I've worked with for the past 2 years, every single day, it guides all my decisions, and it's this. Either you're growing or you're dying. You either grow or you die. Every day you have 2 choices: to grow, to learn, to express, to expand, or to constrict, to play it safe, to stay in the same place and die. And there's no middle ground. There's no staying the same. In fact, staying the same is even worse because you're dying slowly and you don't even realize it. What happens when you don't grow your business? Eventually, you're going to go out of business. What happens if you don't grow in your relationships? They get stale. They lose their passion, their excitement, and people find that in other people and other places. But when we grow, we access this limitless potential inside of us. We electrify our nervous system. All of us becomes present when we challenge ourselves in the moment. And that's where all of our power is. That's when we block out all the noise. And that's the feeling that we get to share with our customers, with our events, with our families, with ourselves. Did you guys know that you're made up of particles? And these particles are the same particles that make up the stars and the planets in the universe. You know what that means? That literally means that you are all stars. Literally and metaphorically. And all you have to do is just allow yourself to shine. If I were to take one of the cells out of your body, out of the trillions that you have, take one and take the DNA out and stretch it, it'd be 6 feet long, taller than me. Imagine how I feel. You have enough DNA in your body to go to the sun and back 150 times. You have more electrical impulses going on in your brain than all of the cell phones on Earth. That's the power that you're working with when you challenge yourself, when you grow and you see what else you're capable of. Your body's a power plant, and it will literally do what you tell it to do. But the problem is the subconscious beliefs run the show most of the time. But if we can change those beliefs about what we think is possible, about who we think we are, then climbing Mount Everest in nothing but shorts and snow cleats becomes possible. It's been done by more than one person. Taking zero pain medication after surgery becomes possible. Take it from me. If I can do it, you can do it. Growing your business by 20% in less than 30 days becomes possible. Building an event that people are going to talk about for the rest of their lives becomes possible. Breaking 30-year drug addictions in a single moment becomes possible. The whole world opens up. But when we don't grow, when we play it safe and we choose death, that power slips through our hands like running water. So what do we need to do to make sure that we continue to grow? I'm going to share with you an acronym. Okay, that's going to help you remember this. M. What does M stand for? Mindset. What is a belief, what is a mindset that you can adopt that's going to empower you to take that risk, to go for it all, and to not give in? Is it grow or die, or what is it for you? Find that belief. Let it empower you so that you do things you never thought were possible. M. Mindset. What does M stand for? Mindset. You guys are good. N, what does N stand for? Newness. Your mind hates when you do the same thing over and over and over. It gets bored. So use your creativity. Think differently. Think outside the box. When you get these ideas and these concepts today, expand them. Put your own spin on it, right? M-N. What does F stand for? Focus. Focus on the outcome. Why did you come today? What are you hoping to get from this place? What do you want to learn? Your mind loves targets. And if you can give it one, the faster you give it one, the faster it will hit for you. So what is F? Focus. Good. E. What's the last one? E. Environment. You're going to meet a lot of amazing people today. An opportunity to build bonds that are going to last a lifetime and help your events just catapult to the next level. So make sure that they're the people that are going to inspire you and empower you. My guess is that they totally are. So, MNFE. What does that stand for? Monday Night Football for everyone. Yes, all the football fans. So, M. What does M stand for? Mindset. Good. N? F? And E? You guys got this. Can you imagine if our ancestors didn't grow and they stayed the same? They didn't challenge the status quo? We wouldn't be in this room right now. You wouldn't be sitting in chairs. I wouldn't be on a stage. There wouldn't be cameras. There wouldn't be any air conditioning, which means that you would probably smell the person next to you. That wouldn't be good. World would be different. So you owe it yourself to grow. Expand yourself. Build your legacy today. Challenge yourself. Get outside your comfort zone. What do you guys say? Yes? 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 Yes. Okay, everyone stand up. Good, good, good. Stand up, stand up. All right. Now, remember, we're all leaders. We're all innovators. We're all creators, right? So this whole speech has been about one thing, growth. So what are you guys going to do today? What? Hold on. What are you guys going to do today? What? What are you going to do today? Okay, I'm going to go against this side, against this side. On three. 1, 2, 3. Grow. 1, 2, 3. Grow. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Grow. 1, 2, 3. Grow. Good. All right. I appreciate you guys. I thank you for your time. You guys are going to have a great time at Teams 15. I wish you the best. I hope you're the best. Please check out me on social media. Have a great day. Challenge yourself. Grow. Experience life. Live to the fullest. Thank you guys so much.